President Trump has made bringing manufacturing jobs back to America a central part of his second term and claims the tariffs are among his chief ways to do that.
Tonight, the Buckley Report looks into whether tariffs really do that and what their role might be in reviving America's factories.
It was the president's constant theme in his most recent run for the White House.
To me, the most beautiful word in the dictionary is tariff.
Every economist that I know gets very tense when they hear the word tariff. What's your take?
Well, he's wrong.
Brandon Sheridan is an economist at Elon University.
You have some isolated cases where tariffs could be useful. The current round of tariffs, especially on our allies in violation of our trade agreements, don't, to me, seem to serve any benefit whatsoever.
Chris Morris.
Where'd you learn how to do this? Did you go to school for this?
No, I grew up in the industry.
Has a slightly different take when it comes to making furniture in America now.
Is it fiscally feasible?
Sure, it is, because with what Trump did with the tariffs, when he in 2018 he turned it to 25% tariffs, we were about 10% off of what the importers were bringing in from China. When he added the extra 10, 15, 20%, we ended up becoming equal.
But the Chinese producers moved quickly to find a way around those tariffs.
Many of the Chinese companies shifted to Vietnam from the early anti-dumping duty and then the 2018 Trump 25% tariff. So Vietnam actually makes more furniture than China today.
But President Trump insists his policies can change that.
We're going to bring so many companies back into our country.
Morris owns Vision Furniture in High Point and believes the tariffs may be enough to revive manufacturing on a larger scale in the U.S.
You're saying in the long run, it could end up being just as inexpensive to make it here.
It is. And there's companies right now that are making budget furniture. A few of them didn't make it after COVID, but there are companies that can set lines up for high volume production.
So what about, though, the next president comes in and maybe they're a free trader and they get rid of all these tariffs?
That's the unknown.
The president argues that the results of tariffs are very well known.
The higher the tariff, the faster they come.
Furniture merger and acquisition specialist Tim Stump thinks that is only a short-term effect.
So what little could come back here may die at the altar of tariffs.
I'm hearing from my clients, there's uncertainty. Tell me what the rules are, and I can play the game.
And until they know the rules, they're probably not going to get in the game.
The term we're hearing a lot is pencils down.
With what we can do here with upholstery, especially with American-made textiles, which there are factories up in Hickory right now that can make it. They've got looms that are dormant right now that they can turn on.
Some already have.
That's why we're here. We wanted it made in America.
Legendary North Carolina artist Bob Timberlake has had his line made in America for 35 years, and he says that comes with a story.
That's what the good news I'm shouting is that there are no tariffs. It's fantastic news. I want to scream it out.
But Timberlake's furniture manufacturing never left the country. It's different when you're trying to lure back the ones that did.
This is a capital-intensive industry. The rules are changing quickly, but capital can't move that quickly when you're talking about factories, machinery, equipment, systems in place.
The president has close to 4 years to make it happen, and that tariff clock is ticking. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.
In a Buckley Report next week, Bob dives deeper into whether furniture manufacturing in particular is something that may be able to come back to the U.S.